Hi, hello everyone. Good afternoon. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. Hi, Riti Rani. Good afternoon. Am I audible? Please confirm it once to me. Hi, Sravani. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ayush. I'm good. Thank you. I hope you two all are good as well. Hi, Aditi. Good afternoon. Okay, Anuj. Good afternoon. Asha. Yes. So, as there might be a problem today because my internet is quite weak that I see. So, probably there might be some issues in between. Uh, let's pray to God. So, if it works perfectly. Hi, good afternoon, Rishabh, Aishwarya, good afternoon, Chandrika, Bhagyashri. I'm so happy to see you all here. Samiksha, good afternoon. And I see that all of you are in time as well, which is very good. So, very soon we'll start with our today's session, right? Hi, Abhishek Deshwal. Good afternoon, Bunty Satish. Hello. So the topic at hand today is that you can see on your screen it says calculation based DI. So now that the admit card is out, so everyone has this curiosity कि अब क्या होगा एग्जाम में, what kind of exam would be there. Moreover अब थोड़ा सा लगने लग गया होगा that we have to prepare fast, है ना. अब मेहनत करनी है because now the admit card is there. Now we get to know किस दिन पेपर है, कितने बजे है, कहाँ जाना है, कितना टाइम लगेगा. We know everything about it, है ना. So now I would say that energy would have been back in you, right? Hi, good afternoon, Sai Harish. So today's lecture would be about another type of DI. Here I would be talking about, which is calculation based. I mean, normally in these you find a lot of numbers. So when you can call it numbers based DI, or you can say it is a combination of data interpretation and logical reasoning. It will be a combination of the two. That is what we are going to discuss today. Okay. So without wasting any time, I'll move forward. But before that, I have something to tell you. So that something is let me just answer. So first of all, that we are conducting a CAT 20 All India Mega Mock Challenge. So it will be a live mock for you. So obviously you can attempt it free. It starts on 31st of October. It ends on 2nd of November. So it will be live for 48 hours. This test would be exactly on based upon the latest pattern. So here when I say latest pattern, actually that means these 40 minutes here there would be 3 sets. So a number of questions we have just taken by our choice as 20 or 25. So I don't know what exactly that number is. So once it is live, you'll get to know about that, right? You have a chance to win the free test series in this, right? And you will obviously get a real-time exam experience. The way in the exam it will be there, it will be an online exam. So obviously you'll be sitting on the screen. You'll have a paper in front of you for 2 hours. You have to attempt it. So exactly the same thing would be there. So and you'll be getting your performance record as well, your All India ranking, right? And accordingly you'll be eligible to win a scholarship as well. So we have 50,000 rupees of scholarships that can be won. Okay. So this is all about this. Uh, I hope no issues in internet yet, right? I just saw that there was something problematic. Is it okay now, guys? Please confirm once, because I don't get to know about it. So आप लोगों को बताते रहना पड़ेगा मुझे. अब सही चल रहा है? Yes. Okay. Great. Great. Thank you. Hanji, so you have to register. So for any difficulties, you can definitely talk to your counselors. So you can see that number on the bottom of the screen, right? And for the CAT 20 test series as well, which is there on Gradeup app, you can attempt the first mock for free. And obviously after that, you'll be getting 10 plus mock tests on the latest CAT exam pattern. Sectional tests are there. Mock tests would be there for the other MBA exams. So these are all available. So you can definitely go for it. For any other information that you need on it, obviously you can go to the Gradeup app, right? So check it there. You'll get all the available info, all the information which is required. And for any other info, you can call at this number on your screen, right? You can speak to the counselors, so they'll give you an all idea about it. Okay. So hi Rishi Kumar, good afternoon. So let us start now, right? शुरू करते हैं without wasting any further time. So Rishi says I got exam in the third slot. Is there any disadvantage for that slot? There is only advantages, Rishi. I would say that you will be able to know about the exam beforehand. I mean, from first slot and second slot people, उनसे कुछ idea मिल जाएगा. What kind of questions are there? What is the difficulty level? How many questions are there? You'll be ready for many things. The only disadvantage I see that it starts at 4:30. Normally that is the time for sleeping, है ना? Normally हम लोग दिन में सो जाया करते हैं इस टाइम पे, or we go to play or something. So that's the only disadvantage. Otherwise, I see that there are only advantages for this. Okay. So Shikhar, thank you for these sessions. You're strongly welcome, Shikhar. So okay, so read this set, guys. After that, I'll move on to the questions. Just read it once. Hi, good afternoon, Nikita. Good afternoon, Prerna, Yugant, Sindhu. So Shayan says my center is 3 hours away. Mine is 1.5 hours away, Shayan. You know? And that to the morning slot. So I have to get up at 5 o'clock on 29th of November. मुझे अभी से ठंड लग रही है. Nikita says disadvantages of 8:30 fest. The only disadvantage is, Nikita, that you won't be knowing about the pattern beforehand. No disadvantages, I would say. Sindhu says, okay. Good afternoon, Sindhu. Good afternoon, Sana. So just read this data set. After that, I'll start discussing it, guys. Hi, good afternoon, Bhavesh. Please read it for a minute. By that time, I'll check my internet connection once if I can get it. So, shall we start discussing it now? Can we decide the IIM Indore difficulty level in sessions? No, Vaishnavi, you cannot. I mean, people do make a lot of assumptions about this, but I do not think that you can decide it. Can you hear me now, guys? Am I audible to all of you? No, Rishi, I do not think there would be any sectional LOD change. LOD, I mean, it can always change. You cannot say anything about it. It might increase or decrease any day, so you cannot do anything about that. Am I audible now? I understand there is an issue in network, but completely out of my hand, guys. I hope you can understand this is something that we cannot do anything about. So I'm not using the video so that some less data usage is there. Is it any better now? Am I audible to you? Hi, can you guys hear me? Please confirm once. Okay, now I see that some people are saying yes, you are audible. Okay, so let's start discussing the set now. Okay, I'll start it. So what does it say? It says election for the president of guys, just a minute, please. Hello, am I audible now? Hello, am I audible now? Okay, I understand it took a lot of time. So I think I am back. So we can start with it. So I'm really sorry for whatever happened, but it is completely out of my hands. Internet was not working or what, I don't know what was the issue with it. I hope it will be better. So I'll see your okay, my voice echo. तो वो उसी वजह से था. So I have closed the mobile now. I mean mobile की आवाज अब शायद मेरे ख्याल से सब ठीक है. Hopefully we'll be able to do something now. But we have to be a bit fast. I have another class at 3:30. So let's get it done now. Let's start with this set. फटाफट करते हैं. There are 4 candidates named P, Q, R and S and total 100 voters are there. All the voters vote in both rounds of the election. In the first round, candidates P, Q, R and S get 23, 18, 39 and 20 votes respectively, while in the second round they get 37, 31, 15 and 17 votes respectively. Following points are known about their behavior. तो उसके बाद कुछ points भी हम लोगों को दे रखे हैं. So these are here. So what I have done, I put all these informations here so that I can make a table and I just sort it out according to that. So P, Q, R and S and then P, Q, R and S. So in this time you must have read this information first कि information में क्या क्या given है. वो मेरे ख्याल से आप सभी लोगों ने देख लिया होगा. That what kind of information is this? The information says that all the voters who voted for P, they voted for some 2 people, right? All the voters who voted for Q, they also voted for some 2 people. Same was the case with R and same was the case with S. So what am I going to do? I am going to do this thing that from I have written here and to I have written here. What does that mean? That how many people who voted to P in the first round, from those people how many shifted to P or how many shifted to Q, how many shifted to R, so on and so forth. For example, the question already says in the first round P got how many votes? 23 votes. Q got how many votes? 18 votes. And R got how many votes? 39 votes. And S got how many votes? 20 votes. Look at this first statement. All the voters who vote for candidate P in the first round vote for either Q or R in the second round. So out of these 23 people, some will go towards Q and some will go towards R. So I am assuming that let us say X number or P ले लेते हैं, P number of people shifted to Q, so automatically 23 minus P of them shifted to R. Out of 23 people who voted for P in round 1, if P people now they started voting for Q, so 23 minus P people they started voting for R. I hope that is clear to all of you. Please type in the chat box so that I know that I'm still audible to you. And this is unfortunate that in that period I think many people would have left because of this. Okay, now I see some yeses, so you guys are there. That's very good. Hanji. So now, when from P, 23 people went out, I mean 23 people who were voting for P, they went towards Q and some of them towards R. So P people went to Q and 23 minus P people went to R. Look at the second statement now. All voters who vote for candidate Q in the first round, they vote for either P or R in the second round. If I look at all of these numbers, can I say I can see R only twice? I can see S only twice? I can see Q only twice and I can see P only twice. Is that right, guys? R आपको दो बार दिख रहा है, S भी दो बार दिख रहा है, Q भी दो बार दिख रहा है और P भी दो बार दिख रहा है. So what does this mean? इसका मतलब ये है that all the votes which came to R, they came from two places. एक तो वो लोग जो P को वोट कर रहे थे, they have started voting for R. और एक वो लोग जो Q को वोट कर रहे थे, they have started voting for R. And we also know कि R has got a total of 39 votes in the second round, right? Q had got 18. Sorry, ये तो first round के votes हैं. Second round के ये, sorry. R had got 15 votes in the second round. Q had got 31. P had got 37. And S has got 17. So if R got all the votes from P and Q only, and from so is there an issue again? Okay, now okay. Sai Hari says now okay. Chandrika is saying okay now. पता नहीं इंटरनेट हमारा कब ठीक होगा, तब जाके कुछ अच्छा कर पाएंगे लाइफ में. हाँ जी, पी और क्यू वाला पार्ट में फिर से एक बार बोलता हूँ. आई एम सेइंग दैट आर हैड गॉट अ टोटल ऑफ 15 वोट्स, सम फ्रॉम पी सम फ्रॉम क्यू. पी से कितने वोट्स मिल गए आर को? 23 माइनस पी. सो हाउ मेनी वोट्स डिड ही गेट फ्रॉम क्यू? 15 में से माइनस कर देते हैं 23 माइनस पी, बिकॉज द टोटल नंबर ऑफ वोट्स दैट आर गॉट इज 15. इज दैट राइट नाउ? ठीक है ना? हाँ, सौरभ सेज यस. इसका मतलब पहुंच रही है आवाज. सिमिलरली नाउ इफ आई टॉक अबाउट क्यू, तो क्यू को वोट्स कहां से मिले? ध्यान से देखिए, एक तो यहां से मिले और एक यहां से. दैट मींस क्यू गॉट्स वोट्स फ्रॉम ईदर आर और पी. और टोटल वोट्स कितने हैं क्यू के? 31. तो पी से कितने मिल चुके हैं? पी. तो आर से कितने मिले होंगे? 31 माइनस पी. आर से ही मस्ट हैव गॉट 31 माइनस पी. Q got all the votes from P और R. P से वोट्स मिले थे उसे P. So R से कितने वोट्स मिले होंगे? 31 minus P, because the total number of votes that he got was equal to 31. हाँ जी, ये क्लियर है या फिर से गई आवाज यार? अच्छा, क्लियर है, आ रही है आवाज. ग्रेट. ठीक है, तो आगे बढ़ते हैं. नाउ इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द थर्ड स्टेटमेंट. जरा थर्ड स्टेटमेंट को देखिए. All voters who vote for R in the first round, they voted for either Q or S in the second round. So R को कितने लोगों ने वोट किया था राउंड वन में? 39. उसमें से 31 minus P voted for Q. So how many of them voted for S? S के लिए वोट करने वाले हो जाएंगे 39 minus 31 minus P. So I can say that people who voted for S, they were P plus 8. And then again, S got how many votes? A total of 17. कहां से आए हैं इसको वोट्स? लास्ट दो जगह से, R से और S से, right? So if R had given him P plus 8 votes, how many votes were given by S? 9 minus P. 9 minus P. S had given all the votes to P or S. S को दे रखे हैं 9 minus P. तो P को कितने दिए होंगे? 20 minus 9 minus P. So 20 minus 9 minus P is P plus 11, and that completes the table for us in terms of P. Is that understood, guys? हाँ जी, टेबल पूरी समझ में आ गई, कैसे सारे P बने हैं, कहां कहां से कैसे कैसे आया है. Please confirm once. Yes, Amrita says हाँ. Sai Harish, do you have a question? You are asking Q2P. अच्छा, Q2P is left, right? You are right. Q2P के लिए हम लोगों को क्या करना है? 37 में से we have to subtract P plus 11. 37 में से P plus 11 को माइनस करेंगे, it would be 26 minus P. Yes, it is 26 minus P. So the table is complete now, and once the table is complete, now what do we need to do? We just need to do one more thing. What all values of P can be there? Obviously, none of these values can be less than 0. They all have to be greater than or equal to 0. So अगर मैं एक एक करके सबको चेक करता हूँ, this has to be greater than equal to 0. 26 minus P should be greater than equal to 0. Can I say P should be less than equal to 26? P plus 11 anyways would be greater than equal to 0. 31 minus P is greater than equal to 0. P should be less than equal to 31. 23 minus P is greater than equal to 0. So P should be less than equal to 23. P minus 8, that means P should be greater than or equal to 8. P plus 8 तो बड़ा होगा ही. और 9 minus P, that means P is less than or equal to 9. If I look at all these figures, guys, P is less than equal to 9, P is greater than equal to 8, it will automatically satisfy the other three things written over there. That means P is less than equal to 9, greater than equal to 8. This means P is less than or equal to 9, greater than or equal to 8. So there are only two values of P that can be there. They are 8 and 9. Now the set is complete for us. Because P has got only two values, that are 8 and 9, so now the set is complete. Okay, I hope this is understood. Anyone facing any problems now? Please let me know. Is that clear to all? Just send the message once so that I get to know that I am audible to you. Okay, Sai Hari says no problems. Bhavesh says no problem. So looks like it is okay now. So let's start doing the questions one by one. The first question. If we define variables A and B as follows, the number of voters who voted for P in the first round but for Q in the second round, and B is the number of voters who voted for P in the first round but for R in the second round. So A is the number of voters who went from P to Q, and B is the number of voters who went from P to R. A is the number of voters who went from P to Q, and B is the number of voters who went from P to R. We have to find out the difference between two. So चलिए देख लेते हैं P minus Q and P से Q और P से R कितने लोग गए हैं. देखिए P से Q कितने लोग गए हैं, that is equal to P, और P से R कितने लोग गए हैं, that is 23 minus P. What is the difference of these two numbers? If I take a difference of these two numbers, that comes out to be 2P minus 23, and we need to look at the modulus of this. So the question is basically asking you about 2P minus 23 का modulus, right? And he says which of the following will give you the maximum value of this. तो maximize करने के लिए मैं P को minimum कर लेता हूँ, because 2P तो छोटा ही रहेगा ना. Basically P has got only two values. If I put it as 8, so 2 into 8, 16 minus 23, इसका mod आएगा 7. And if I put it as 9, 2 into 9 minus 23, इसका mod आएगा 5. So obviously इन दोनों में से कौन सा बड़ा है, 7 बड़ा है. So the maximum value of mod A minus B is equal to 7. I mean once P is there with us, उसके बाद तो we can easily do it. Because we have got the value of P, then we can easily do it. I hope no problem in this question. Am I still audible? Any problem, guys? Just confirm once. Okay, Sai Harish is always there to help me out, to tell us. Bhavesh is there, Amrita, Shruti, Chandrika. Okay, thank you guys. चलिए फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इसका आंसर ए हो गया. सेकंड पे आते हैं. इफ वी डिफाइन वेरिएबल्स ए एंड बी एज फॉलोज, द नंबर ऑफ वोटर्स हु वोटेड फॉर क्यू इन द फर्स्ट राउंड एंड वोटेड फॉर पी इन द सेकंड राउंड एंड क्यू टू आर. अब की बार इसका मिनिमा पूछ रहा है. सो कैन आई से द क्वेश्चन इज ऑलमोस्ट द सेम नाउ. अब तो हमें पता लग गया करना क्या है. क्यू टू पी, क्यू टू आर. सो व्हाट इज क्यू टू पी गाइस? Q2P is 26 minus P, right? And Q2R is P minus 8. So 26 minus P और P minus 8 का difference. 26 minus P minus P minus 8, right? ये कितना आ गया? Let's stop today's session here only, because anyways it is of no use. Rather it is frustrating for you as well as for me, right? Even I am helpless. I mean, if the network is not working properly, I cannot do anything. Though it frustrates me like anything that I'm not able to do anything in this case. But ultimately, somehow we would have been able to do one set only, right? एक set कर पाए हैं, और इसके बाकी दोनों questions I think we can do easily now, because all the questions are of the same type. S2P, S2S, और इससे पहले R2Q, R2S, उस तरह से सारे दे रखे हैं. So I think once P is there, we can find out these values. So I think this should be sufficient for the day, because anyways I think that it is of no use. We had to do another set, but obviously this is out of question now. If the problem persists, so it will be more irritating rather than learning, I would say. है ना? So for the second question, Samiksha, we answered as 16. So I'll stop it today here. I'll try that if I can do this set, the remaining set in the next class. देखेंगे अगर कर पाए तो. But thank you for the patience, guys. You stayed today for a long time. I know it is difficult. I mean, generally we are not this patient. 5 मिनट 7 मिनट अगर ऊपर हो जाते हैं तो we generally tend to leave. But you were there. That's really boosting from your side. Okay. So we'll stop it here, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good day now. So let's meet again at 3:30. We have got another section at 3:30. So let's meet again at 3:30. How 28? So which question are you talking about? Second question was 16. Sai Harish, for the second question, the answer was 16. 18 और 16 में से the question was asking us for the minimum one, that was 16. And we got 34 minus 2p. तो p की हमने दो वैल्यूज पुट करने की कोशिश की, 8 और 9. उसमें से 8 पे वी गॉट द आंसर, सॉरी 9 पे, 8 पे आया वो 18, 9 पे आया 16. Okay everyone, so I'll stop it here now. So see you again in the next session now, which is at 3:30. मिलते हैं, आइएगा, कोशिश कीजिए आप सभी लोग आए. चलिए बाय बाय.